Hi everyone.
Hi.
Today we are going to talk about sides because I don't know if you've been doing keto for a while and you're over things like just steamed broccoli or cauliflower rice and plain old zoodles. These are options to kind of jazz up some veggies as a side.
Yeah, so it makes your vegetables a bit more palatable, and probably kids and other family members will enjoy them and not be like, is this low carb?
Yeah. So we've kind of broken them down into two sections. Hot, which is probably my favourite because I'm not like a salad fan, or cold, which is more kind of salads and things like that. Okay, we are going to start with cauliflower. So
Of course, where else would we start?
Cauliflower is like the favourite kind of potato replacement.
Cauliflower's the new black.
Well, is it though? You can do cauliflower mash lots of different ways, but we have a really smooth and silky cauliflower mash recipe on our website.
It's got mascarpone cheese in it. It's so delicious.
It's not a chunky mash, like a chunky potato mash. It's more like a puree, but it is delicious.
Yeah.
Great with a steak. We like to have it with steak.
Mm-hmm.
Also, other cauliflower options are loaded cauliflower. So it's kind of like a loaded baked potato.
Like the whole one, do you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, so we've got a whole roasted cauliflower, and then you pour on it cheese sauce and bacon and chives. So it's like the comparison of like a whole roasted potato with sour cream and cheese and stuff on it.
It is so good. We have served this to our non-keto friends when we lived in Melbourne, and it got demolished. And the fun thing with that one is you can actually just put all of the toppings to the side and let people top it themselves.
Yeah, and it has a bit of wow factor, like a whole roasted cauliflower looks kind of cool.
Another popular one is a cauliflower bake.
Yeah, so kind of like people call it like a keto mac and cheese. So it's like the cauliflower and then, you know, a cheesy sauce, cheese on top. You can add in, like ours has bacon and leek in it, and it is really good. But
even Erica's 17-year-old nephew, who gets a mention on here quite often, will eat this, much to the disappointment to his mother, because he won't eat their one that they make at home.
Also in our Aldi video, there is like a low carb-ish cauliflower bake at Aldi that you just tip out into a
and it's got the cheese in it already. It's pretty cool. It's delicious as well.
If you want to jazz up your cauliflower rice, you can make like a cauliflower fried rice. We have a really nice egg and bacon cauliflower fried rice in our Everyday Keto Dinners book. And in our dairy-free book, we have a nasi goreng, which is like a fried rice with an egg on the top. It's so delicious. But yeah, adding kind of Asian flavors or something to a fried rice, to cauliflower rice, can make it more delicious.
We'll now move on from cauliflower to zucchini, which is also another very popular low-carb side.
Yeah.
But it's so boring. But we have a curried zucchini, which seems very strange to most people, but I was kind of brought up on this. My mum made something similar to this when we were kids. Erica kind of put her spin on the same thing, and it is easy and super delicious and a great side to pair with any of your favorite proteins.
Yeah, and I really like it with steak because it's kind of like a sauce and a side at the same time. But yeah, it's a really family friendly side. It's not spicy, like don't be put off by the curried. It's just really yummy.
Now, what I think is the better potato replacement is Swede. We have fallen in love with Swede in the last year or so. It's become very popular in the Aussie Low Carb Community Facebook group as a potato replacement, and we have made a Swede bake that is, you can't tell that it's not potato. We served it again to Erica's family on the weekend, and they all ate it as if it was potato.
Yeah, it's yummy. And for people not in Australia, it's also known as rutabaga. I think that's how you say it. If you don't know what a Swede... It's not a Swedish person. It's a root vegetable, kind of like a turnip. But yeah, it is like, to me, it's just like a tiny bit sweeter than potato, but I mean, honestly, it is delicious. In the potato bake, it's really nice.
And it's half the carbs of a potato. So 100 grams of potato is about 13 grams of carbs, and the equivalent for Swede is 6. So it's half.
Another dish, I know this isn't on your little list, Dan, but one we have been having a lot lately because it is in our festive ebook bundle, is our stuffed roasted butternut pumpkin, which has got bacon and onion and feta in it. It is so delicious, and it's a really good one for a celebration because it looks impressive, like it's a whole pumpkin that's stuffed with toppings on it, and we had it as well, and everyone loved it.
This one's a bit of a curveball, and we've had it on our website for a while, and it hasn't been very popular, but it is really, really, really delicious. So if you like mushrooms, I recommend trying our stuffed mushroom recipe. It's so good. We haven't made it for ages, but it's really, really delicious. But people don't make it.
It is really yummy. It's kind of like herbs and cheese and just like a nice kind of side dish. But you can also do like stuffed mushrooms with anything, like cream cheese, or I've seen people doing them with like pizza toppings and using it like a base. So yeah, stuffing something in a mushroom and baking it is delicious.
So now we move on to the cold section. Most of those are going to be salads. Of course, you can do your regular garden salad and put in that what you like. You can dress it with some of the low carb dressings that we have covered in the condiments video, so go and check that out because there are some good dressings available there.
Yes, but probably like one that we would have quite regularly just because it's easy is like a Greek style salad. So we have some mixed lettuce, tomato, cucumber, olives, feta, and then like maybe that good sauce balsamic dressing. Very easy and delicious, particularly for summer. Just grill some meat on the barbecue and a Greek salad. It's really yummy.
One of Erica's probably favourite salads would be a Caesar salad. Would I?
100%.
Yeah. And she has a recipe for that in the festive ebook bundle. It's a really good Caesar dressing. It's using cheese as the croutons. Yeah. And it is super, super delicious.
But you could make like your regular Caesar salad, just leave the croutons out, I guess. But yeah, Caesar salad without the croutons is a good option.
Also, our zoodle salad, which we've also done a video for in December, has become popular since we did that video because it is really delicious. It's almost a take on a Greek salad, but using zoodles. Yeah,
so it has those Mediterranean flavors. It uses our pesto as the dressing. So if you've got some of the pesto in the fridge, it's pretty easy to make. So it's just like zoodles, pesto, and then you've got roasted capsicums, feta, and pine nuts. So it's a really yummy, tasty combination, and it's a good way to jazz up zoodles.
The next one, the last one, I think, again, we're using Swede to make a potato salad.
Yeah.
Erica is famous in her family for making one of the best potato salads and is often requested at family get-togethers, and we haven't made it since we went keto, really. And once we discovered Swedes, we were like, let's give it a go. And again, we've served it to Erica's family. No one was any the wiser. It got polished off. So it is delicious. It's using bacon and onion and mayo and Swedes instead of the potato.
Yeah, and I have seen a lot of people use cauliflower instead of potato in a potato type salad, so you could try and see what one works for you. We prefer the texture and the taste of Swede. It's much more potato-like, obviously, than cauliflower, but it does have some more carbs.
So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you're over the plain old boring sides you've been serving for a while and you want to try and jazz them up, there's some great options for you.
Yeah, and we have linked every recipe that we've talked about in the description below. And a few of these sides actually are in our festive ebook bundle. So if coming up to Christmas and you want to make some of these sides on your Christmas day, just grab the bundle, then you've got them all there for you. But we really appreciate you watching the video. We hope you give it a like and subscribe to our channel.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Bye.
Bye.